All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone and rule well, our teachers, man. Hey, them great men. Hey, and salutation to the Akim that lifting up the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of earth. Hey, risking that life week in and week out, man. Hey, condemning Esau on it every day. They say that the prophets rise up early and at night. So, hey, putting up videos on YouTube land, man. Hey, we condemning this devil about and about everything he have done to us, man. Lying to us, killing us, man, taking everything away from us, man. Hey, that's why it's a heavy judgment coming for Esau, man. But hey, on the topic of today, hopefully this lesson be edified, man. Through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, we're going to touch on salvation, man. Because salvation is near. And I cannot stress this enough. And we see it, and guess what? It's at the door. If you're paying attention to prophecies, the scripture tell you in Luke, the 14th chapter, to watch. So if you're watching the things that's coming to pass, you shall be rejoicing. Because we at the door. The Lord is there, and he's on his way back to grab his elect, and we finna finally get out of this hellhole and be put on top, man. So we should be rejoicing that our salvation is near. So let's prove that, man. Unless you got something. You got something? You know, you be.
You want the Romans 13?
Yeah.
All right. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13. It says in verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right. It's high time to wake out of sleep. So if you sleep, apparently you don't know what's going on. Hey, and that's what a lot of our people is drunk off this Babylon juice, man. They believe that this place is going to go forever. And we have new flash for you, man. We are watching the prophecies of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai that the Lord has put on our spirit to tell you people that, hey, we sorry we would rain on your parade, but hey, this place is still. It's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can say. It's nothing you can plead. Hey, you know, JB want to be Captain Saver.
You can't even say it themselves.
But it's nothing you can do, man. Hey, Esau is rolling out this chip, which is beautiful, man. Hey, and I read an article Apostle Taha put on his page. Well, I seen a video on RT, but he put it on his page that in Israel, they are making their people wear an ankle bracelet. And if you noticed last year, it was a video serving, and I believe in Iowa, or not Iowa, Ohio, they said the government of the state, right? He said that before the end, he said with these vaccines and this jab and everything, man, he said, hey, you don't have to take it willingly, but hey, it's gonna come a time that you might have to be forced, because before you go into stores or go into these shopping malls and everything, man. Hey, guess what? If you don't have it, guess what? You can't go. But guess what? It's gonna come a time that hey, they're gonna put tracking device on you. They're gonna put that FRD chip on you. Hey, and he talked about ankle braces, man. So guess what? That time is approaching, man. But you go back to that script unless you tie in, brother.
Yeah, it says, well, if I may, jump back. Hey, because like the brother was saying, man, hey, all of this is just a start, man. You know, hey, that chip is going to be implemented, man. Hey, but it says, let me just hit the point. This is Revelation chapter 13, and and 16 says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Hey, now mind you, the point that I'm gonna bring out is this people say that, okay, the so-called the pale skinned people wrote this Bible. Okay, so if that did happen, this was written years and years and hundreds of years ago. So the apostles was reading these same scriptures 10, 15, 20 years ago. This is the same Bible. These are the same words in King James Version of the Bible. But now in 2021, this is really happening. So it says, and that like the brother's going into, man, that's how you know that our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. But it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Because, ain't nobody going to be able to buy or sell nothing soon without that chip, man. And you see that they already have, basically the dollar is failing. You know, everywhere you go now, you got to have dang near exact change, you know. So this is all just a start, man. Yeah. So if you guys really think that America has much longer to go on and you just living in murk, no. So let's go back to that.
No, keep going though.
Okay, I'll finish it off.
Yeah, I want to finish it off because I want to make a point. Hey, because if you notice, you starting to see things going digital, right? So things are going digital for all you people that got all this money in the bank account. As Christian say, keep going.
So verse 18 in Revelation 13 says, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast.
So like, start one verse up.
It says verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark,
right,
or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
The number of his name, man. So guess what? If you don't have this mark, you're not going to be able to pay for things. So that cash that you saving, or if it ain't on that chip, hey, guess what? It's a restart. That's what Esau want, man. So all these things that you've been saving, you think you're going to get out of this jam? No. Esau have a great plan for you people, man. But hey, we know as soon as he implement that, man, guess what? The Lord is on his way back, man. Right. Hey, that's it. That's all I want to touch on. You can jump to the third chapter.
In Revelation?
Yeah. And just start at 10. Just because we on the mark of the beast, but hey, it go hand in hand because soon as he implement this mark of the beast, World War III will happen, and then that's when our salvation shall come.
Yeah. So Revelations 3:10 says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So since the men of the Lord have been striving, been out there teaching his word, man, and kept the word of the Lord, hey, guess what? The Lord is going to keep us from this hour of temptation because it's going to come like Paul Taha and all the apostles, all the elders been saying, man, you're going to have to make a decision. And that decision is going to be like if you're going to take this mark or you're going to take this Maxine, man. Hey, regardless, the fact that because people like to travel, which they already coming out that if you don't have that paper, that paper in some states and in some countries, you got to quarantine 14 days before you can come back. That's how you this is how you know this devil is set up and he's want things to intensify, man, to rise more. You know why? Because in Texas and Arizona and Dallas and down there, right? Now the government, they so-called claim this pandemic is so severe, right? People are dying left and right and numbers is rising. But now the government just said on and articles in national TV said that they finna open up businesses. They said they stopping all masses, right? And now they finna open up business. But hey, we in a pandemic. That's a joke. That's a setup, man. You know why? Because guess what? They're gonna blame it on the government. They're gonna blame it on the virus is spreading more. We never had a real shutdown, but guess what? That real shutdown is coming.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world.
And that's happening everywhere. Everywhere, man. Just look everywhere. Russia, Germany, all these places. And they moving that system, that FRD system, that digital currency across the whole world, man, to set up this mark of the beast.
To try them that dwell upon the earth.
And it's going to try us, man. It's going to come down to your faith. Yeah. Hey, that's why I say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. Salakia, let's get it out. I don't want to bullshit it out. Yeah. I'll drop this Isaiah 62, I'll come back to it. This Isaiah 33 and 6. It say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation, man. So your faith is going to guide you to get that salvation in that time, man. In that time. It say, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. So if you cleaning on him and trusting in him, and guess what? You're going to get that salvation. And our salvation is near. So if we want to go back to that Romans 13.
It says in Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So knowing these things, knowing that the mark of the beast, society is collapsing, Esau is coming out with great wrath.
What we just read, the hour of temptation coming to try all the world. It's coming upon all the world.
Don't matter where you at.
Right. It said to try them that dwell in the earth. So that's the whole earth. So, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Keep going.
The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
The armor of light, man, meaning it's truth. Because, hey, the Lord tell you in Isaiah, the 61st chapter, let's get that, man. This Isaiah 61 and 10. They say, I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be rejoiced in my power, for he hath clothed me with the garment of salvation. And what's the garment of salvation? Meaning it's truth. He had clothed me with the robe of righteousness, as a bridegroom deck himself with the ornaments, and as a bride adorn herself with her jewels, man. So, hey, you know how like you icy on your wedding day?
That's right. That's right.
That's the same way the Lord is doing us in His truth, man. To what? Get that salvation. To get that, to be ready when the Lord return and to save His people. So this Isaiah 62 and 10, man. But in order for those things to come, what we have to do? We have to teach this truth, man. And it's Isaiah 62 and 10. It said, go through the gates, prepare ye the way of my people. Cast up the highway, gather out the stone, lift up the standard for my people, man. And we not doing this? Are we not telling you the prophecy shall come to pass? Are we not telling you that FRD chip is coming pass, man? Are we not telling you that the Lord is on his way? Hey, verse 11. Behold, the Lord have accomplished unto the end of the world. Sing ye to the daughter of Zion, behold, the salvation is coming. Our salvation is coming, man. Behold, his reward is with him and his works before him, man. So the Lord is coming to save his people. The Lord is on his way back. We have hope, man. Through our Lord Yahweh B'Shem Awashai, man. So
hey, I just got to run real quick for you.
Awashai.
This is Ephesians chapter 5 and 25. It says, husband, love your wives, even as Mashiach also loved the church and gave himself for it. Hey, so right now, hey, it's just a very merciful and gracious time that we're living in. Hey, having the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, having this word, hey, to live by, man, hey, to guide our steps through life in righteousness, man.
That's right.
It says that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
By the word.
That he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. Hey, so we are wives unto the Lord, man. Hey, and he's cleansing us with his word, man. You know, hey, our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. Hey, the Lord is coming back. Hey, the things that's happening now in 2021, I'm talking about like in Israel, man. Hey, the vibrations being put out. Hey, the two sticks coming together, man. I'm talking about it's brothers all over, man. Hey, professing the name Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Things are amping up.
That's right.
Spiritually.
Yeah.
So that devil is definitely going to make things amplify carnally, man. Because he fear and believe. He tremble at this, man.
I'm gonna go back to this Isaiah 62 and I'm gonna read verse 12. Well, the last verse. It say, and they shall call them the holy people, the redeemer of the Lord, and there shall be called and shout out a city not forsaken.
That's right, bro.
So the Lord is not gonna forget us, man. Even though we in this hellhole and we crying out to the Lord is gonna come back and save his people.
That's right.
Because, hey, he loved us, just like the brother read in Ephesians, man. So, with that, that's just a quick lesson. You got nothing?
No.
Hey, with that, there's a quick lesson, man. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. The Lord is on his way back to save us, man. Just have that faith and hold on, man. So, with that, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone and rule will. And until next time, we're going to say, Shalom.
Shalom.